Come on to the LavaSlug podcast with your fucking host, me, Michael Kidd. That's it. I got a couple of fucking, I don't know, moochers sitting here on my fucking cum couch.
This is not your fucking couch.
Cum couch. I'm a fucking champion, and you're not.
It's my couch.
Let's get into it. It's your dad's couch.
No, it was.
And
it was
mine.
gifted to me by my father.
The couch became mine the second I fucked it.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
That's not how that works.
Is that
exactly
how that
how it
works?
That's exactly
not
how it works.
at
Ocean.
all how
I think
any
that's how
of
it
this
works
works.
in Bible times too. You know, you
That's how it
fuck
works.
it.
We're
I mean,
not-
it's in the Bible.
It's in the fucking Bible.
We're not asking the fucking Bible. It's my couch.
Oh,
Kale, we didn't ask you.
too good for the Bible.
It's
huh?
my couch. You have to ask me.
Too good for the Bible.
Ownership is 9/10 of the law.
And it
So
belongs
just because
to
you
me.
fucked my couch doesn't make it yours.
I feel like if we brought law enforcement, we could do that. We could call the
I
cops
don't
right
have to
now.
Call the
break-
cops
we-
right now.
We're gonna call the cops on you.
Yeah, we're gonna
Call
call the
them.
cops on you, and they're
Call
gonna be
them.
like, "We're gonna take you to jail for not
For what?
accepting
And
that
then they're
the
gonna be
couch
like,
belongs to."
You sexually assaulted my couch without my consent.
Oh, you're
Well-
gonna play the sexual assault card?
What's up now?
It wanted it. Look how
No.
it's dressed.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't.
Red leather?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Look at how it's dressed. Yeah.
It's Italian. You don't
Pretty
even
tight,
speak
too.
Italian, Michael.
Yeah.
How did
we
you
moved forward
know?
couch.
How did you know that it was not?
It
that it
moaned.
was consenting?
It moaned.
No, it didn't.
You see how it looks at me every
speaks
time I walk in here?
Italian. You don't speak Italian.
Are
So
you
how-
saying Italians can't
Yeah.
moan?
you wouldn't have any clue what this
Tuttola.
red
Provolone.
Italian leather is saying.
Mozzarella.
Mozzarella. I
That's all
speak
you know.
fluent
Pizza.
Italian. A pizza.
Mario.
Yada yada. Mario Luigi.
Stop trying to have sex with my couch.
I've already successfully had sex with your couch. You're sitting in the cum stains.
I think if you called the cops, they'd first just be like, why is there a possum in here?
Yeah,
We
don't know
currently
where it
can't
is.
find the possum. I know it's in a vicinity,
It's-
but it's scurrying around.
It's in the house somewhere.
Yeah, he's scurrying. We gotta find
Rumor
out.
has it it's in Mike's room, but
He's in there somewhere.
it's a possum.
He's been
You
in my
didn't
pocket the
see
entire
him?
time. Well, I know I have to get the podcast going. I know he's in there, but I didn't see him.
We're gonna go back for
He's
seconds to see.
scurrying. He'll come out eventually.
Yeah, I mean he's got to.
Right now, he's still got a little shock. We do not have a possum, by the way.
You have a Joey.
Get a little Joey. No, we don't. We don't shit. And fuck you, Ocean, for saying that.
You forgot my name. How did you forget the name Ocean?
Because all I could think of was Joey and possum.
No, that you don't have.
I don't have. Yeah,
Right,
it's
why
just
would you
funny.
have
I'm trying to
that?
figure out why. I was trying to go through the processes by which you would come up with some elaborate lie like that.
I'm a pathological liar.
Wow.
Everything I say.
Wow. We'll call the cops on you for that. Yeah.
Apparently.
Guess what? We're going to call the cops on you for being a
I'll
pathological liar.
cry.
Okay.
I just want it stated. I'm
Okay,
not calling
hold on.
the cops on anyone.
Hold on. Imagine the cops walking in
I
here.
handle
I'm on
my
a couch
own.
with two men and I'm crying.
You've been like.
This is getting a little aggressive.
You
Okay, hold on a
mental
second.
issues.
I'm wearing a pink tank top,
Yeah.
so they're not gonna assume shit about me
They're gonna
because
assume
I'll
you
cause
guys
a
are gay
fucking
together.
scene. I'll go
Mm-hmm.
full gay dude on them real fucking quick,
And then you'll
They'll just
cry.
get uncomfortable.
I'll
and
cry.
And then I'll
leave.
be like, what the fuck?
and then Mike
they'll
gets taken to jail.
fucking club me to death.
Then we have to bail you out.
You have to bail me
Then
out. But
we
you
show
won't.
up. We just drive behind the cops.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
fuck.
you won't.
Yeah,
In your Mazda Miata or whatever the fuck.
I can't.
Your Subaru.
I can't go get you.
He can't go within 50 feet of a jail.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not going
Yeah.
anywhere near that.
Too many
shit.
X's there.
Now molesting cops.
No, I don't date
Yeah,
trash.
He's a cop molester. So they don't want
No,
to
I've
let him.
got. Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, we're just gonna leave
Heard.
it at that.
He's not a
It's
big
good.
cop guy.
I don't like cop cars.
You're not a big cop
I'm
guy.
not a fan of jails.
You know what I like
not a
less
fan of
than
jails.
cop cars? People who drive like the same make and model.
Oh, dude.
And you're
Crown
as a
Vics
cop
and-
car.
Yeah,
And
the
they're fucking
Explorers.
behind me.
Oh,
And I'm
and
like,
you're
God
driving
damn
slow.
it.
So,
No, four
speaking-
over. You guys drive four over to
Oh,
look
because if they
normal.
think you're under, then
They're
they
like,
think you have
like
drugs.
she's being
Speaking of-
suspicious.
I saw something the other day to distinguish the difference. The Explorers, specifically the
Yeah.
SUVs, if they have the rack on the top,
Mhm.
the ski rack
Yeah.
thing, it's not a cop. The cops don't have those on their cruisers.
Yeah, that's a good
Okay.
one.
So
But
it's
not
the
everyone has a ski rack on it. Only rich people.
Oh no, most of the Explorers are. I feel like they come with them.
They have those little rails.
like
or
They don't
whatever.
even really
not like an
drive
actual
Explorers anymore.
Not
It's
an
the Chevys.
not an aftermarket like thing. Like just it's built into it.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, wait.
it looks like a ski rack on
The
top. of it.
SUVs.
The
Yeah.
SUVs have those railings on the top of
Yeah,
them.
we're not talking about the Crown Vics that they used to drive back in the day. It's
Yeah,
the
the Crown
SUVs.
Vic with the fucking spotlight on the
Bradenton
side.
Police. They have the now I'm yep.
And dude, the thing
Singed
is that,
into my memory. Just like oh,
Mhm.
the thing that pisses me off the most is that cops in America versus cops in other
Normal.
countries, they hide. Like they camouflage their vehicles and shit.
Oh yeah, that's
Other
the thing.
countries, you look at China, you look at Russia, you look at any of the European countries, their cop cars are loud, vibrant colors. Like, it's not the flashing lights that get you. It's the fucking cars themselves and the lights
And the
sirens.
batons. Because Russian police, could you imagine?
Well, most European countries, their
Gulag.
police don't run around
Gulag.
so heavily armed either. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's the only downfall of having so many armed citizens is that the cops have to also be
Super armed.
adequately armed. Like, that's the give and take of it. You know what I mean?
It's a double-edged sword when it comes to the citizens having
yeah.
guns because your citizens are crazy.
You're gonna have loss of life. It sucks. It's inevitable. But
we
I mean,
should all just carry batons.
I mean,
I do
anything
carry
can
a
be a
baton.
weapon in the right hands. You know what I mean? You can,
Yeah. But nobody wants to get fucking, like, somebody busted in right now with guns. Like, it'd be nice to have a gun. Bah, 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 bah.
I have
You
a
know,
sword.
You do
I'd
have a
cut
sword.
his arm off.
It's dull. You would beat him really with
No,
it.
dude. The
Run
red
towards
one.
the gun. Run
Not the
from
katana.
The
The
knife.
katana's dull. I'll give you that. The katana
Yeah.
hasn't been sharpened in like 10 years. The red
You can
ones.
Don't
sharpen
say
on
that. It's very sharp.
The red ones.
Yeah,
those
true.
Ones,
It's super
It's
sharp.
so sharp.
the red ones. Those will slice your arm.
Do you have any, like, fucking shurikens?
Or don't.
Throwing...
I have a knife in there you can throw.
Oh yeah, you know what? In Russia, that's illegal. You can't have that. So you'd be going straight to the gulag.
I'm calling the Russian
I'm
police.
fit for the gulag. Dude.
You're fit for the gulag. I think you have
Absolutely.
to. I think you win your way out of the gulag. I think it's
Yeah.
like a battle, like a work
It's a
camp
battle royale, dude.
And if you can fight your way out of the gulag, then you win. It's
like Rome, they just put you in like a big old.
Why do you think
Yeah.
I live
Arena
on such a
with a
strict
lion?
prison
Yeah.
diet of like one meal a day?
yeah,
It's so that I know that if push comes to shove, I'm gonna outlast everyone.
every single person in the gulag.
Because I don't need to eat. Y'all can fucking do all that eating. I'm gonna be over here just fucking getting lean as shit and outlast all of you.
doing push-ups like crazy.
Yup.
Push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups,
Stabbing.
stabbing, shiving.
Yeah, dude.
In
I'm
the
in the
gulag.
gulag. What do you think I'm doing all day?
Yeah, and then you'll come out of the gulag just as chiseled,
Yeah.
just scars on your face,
Scarred
from,
up. I'm gonna look
from
like-
wolves.
Yeah.
Women love scars.
Women
It's like,
love
I mean,
fucking scars.
Ew.
oh, where'd you get that? Are you okay? It's like a 10-year-old scar. Like,
She's just scissor bumping your fucking open wound.
Open wounds, yeah.
Oh, that scar's so hot. That's what I envisioned when you said fucking scars.
Fucking scars. Oh,
She's just like, oh my god. You
That's
just
what
cut
I'm
your arm. Let me sit on it.
Let me make it feel better.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna heal you with my pussy juices.
Fucking build a yeast
Apparently I-
infection in your arm.
You'll grow a new
How'd you
yeast
get
arm.
a yeast infection in your arm? Funny story.
Funny story.
I was elbow fucking.
I was gash bumping with my scar.
Oh, fuck. We're terrible.
We're awful. This is
Hey, man,
by
this
far the best podcast ever.
This is what you get, man.
Gash bumping. This is what we actually talk about. You fucking degenerates.
What do we
Yeah.
actually talk about?
This is this shit right here. We're sitting
You
around.
just cutting us off from a nice conversation.
Oh,
What's
true.
your deal?
It is funny.
You guys are both supposed to be in the gulag, so
Because Kevin mentioned
What would
that the
I
other
ever
day.
do to get in the gulag?
just whatever the fuck you normally do. Ocean just.
I can't do anything right.
I
If I
mean,
tried to get into
there's a
prison,
lot
they'd be
you
like, "Here's a
would-
reward." And I'm like,
True.
You would get
"Thanks."
arrested instantly in
Yeah,
Russia.
true.
Oh,
Yeah.
You would 'cause
for
you're
being like,
For
voting.
being an American woman, because we're a very opinionated country, and over there they don't tolerate that.
Yeah, and American women are illegal in Russia.
So
Russian
like,
women
if
are pretty
you
strongly
for-
opinionated. Well, at least the
Yeah,
ones
but
I've
there's
met in
they
America.
know
Probably
they
that's
know
something-
time and place.
Like grandmas, like babushkas.
I don't know that.
Yeah.
Time and place.
See, American men, same thing. We don't have a time and place.
Nobody
we
tells me
say whatever the
shit.
fuck we want when we want because we fucking can. Freedom of speech, motherfucker. Step. But when we go over there, we can't do that exact same thing.
True.
Because otherwise, you end up in the fucking
Gulag.
gulag.
And you have to fight your way out.
You gotta fight your way out and be lean as shit.
Do you think prison reform should involve, let's say, besides pedophiles, because pedophiles in prison reform would be executed?
Death penalty, right?
Right.
I
Death
think so.
penalty. But that's so besides that, people that go to jail for theft or for murder or for tax evasion, whatever, then they have to fight. If they can fight their way out of like this vicious, either like obstacle course with like lions and tigers and bears and shit and other fucking prisoners.
So we've already established no sex offenders.
No sex offenders. Yeah, none of those because they're fucked. Their brains
No,
are
it is-
fucked.
Yeah, you're just
They're gonna,
you're off
like-
the table. You
Yeah.
you violated innocence.
They're target practice before.
Yeah, they're cannon fodder. They're out there.
Oh yeah, they could be the corpses that line the sides of the
Yeah.
what would we
Stadium.
call it? It'd be like
Blood dome.
what would the
Sweet
a
blood
gauntlet?
Sweet blood dome you got there. You guys ever use that thing?
We'd call it a gauntlet, and you'd have things in the gauntlet that you would have to get past in order if you wanted to get out of jail. But most prisoners would sit there because it's almost certainly death.
So it's like death race.
It's like death race.
Yeah.
Ew,
exactly.
I don't
death
want
race.
to walk through like a bunch of sex offenders. Walk through like, don't touch me.
They're coming
Don't
on you and
commit
shit,
crimes.
like Silence of the Lambs style.
Dude, what's that Gerard Butler movie where it's basically like they're able to control another person and they're all convicts
Oh,
and they
yeah.
fight in like a Call of Duty style thing.
Yeah.
And if they win 8 or 10 matches, they get pardoned.
To get pardoned.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Something like
it's-
that.
Is that death race?
No, the Death Race is Jason Statham.
Oh
where
shit.
he's got to race and win
Yeah.
3 races, and Terry Crews is the bad guy in that one.
Terry Crews.
He's
was
also the
dude.
bad guy in the Gerard Butler one.
Yeah.
The
Very.
fuck?
He's very active.
Terry, why are you always the bad guy?
Come
man?
on, Terry.
Like you're too cool of a dude to always be the bad guy.
He's one of the cool ones. He hasn't been embroiled in any scandal, right?
No, dude, he's dope as fuck.
I can't wait for The Rock
played
to
in
be
the NFL.
embroiled.
Oh, The Rock's definitely got some
The
dirt.
Rock's gonna be embroiled in some sort of scandal.
Dwayne
Mark my
Johnson?
word.
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely.
mark my fucking words.
Nobody stays that clean that
Yeah.
long.
There's something
Especially
gonna
with the power and influence and shit that he's got.
come out.
I
Like-
mean, he was in a Disney movie.
Wasn't he responsible for Henry Cavill no longer
actually.
playing Superman?
Oh, because he couldn't in his
Because he didn't like the whole Black Adam Superman.
because he would lose in his contract. It says he
Yeah.
can't lose
He
a
can't
fight.
lose fights.
Yeah.
Him and Statham actually have that in their contracts. That
That's
they can only take so much like damage in like in like a battle.
Yeah.
They can't lose fights. They can't look like a bitch on screen. Like there's a bunch of Hollywood male actors that
that's
yeah.
crazy.
Like we if I sign this contract, I'm not gonna look like a bitch in this movie.
100%.
And because they have
I
that
agree with
image,
it.
they have that image to maintain. And
I
like
mean,
The Rock was big on like the whole family man. Like I only do family friendly movies and stuff like that. And then,
but really, it was his contract that was.
well, no. Eventually, it got to the point where he was. I mean, he had
Famous
to do
enough.
those movies.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's famous enough to where he could do.
He couldn't turn that kind of money down. Fast and Furious came at him with hundreds of millions of dollars. Fucking
Well, him and Vin Diesel had issues.
yeah,
So
Was he in the Fast? I've never seen Fast.
yeah.
and
Fast
Furious.
and
what?
Furious. He was Hobbs.
I've never seen it.
any of them?
Fast and
Any 10
Furious
of, there's like 10
movies?
of them. You haven't seen a single Fast and Furious?
Not
Dude, I
a
don't-
minute of it.
After,
any
like,
of them.
The most brilliant
After, like,
cinematic masterpieces of all fucking time.
After 5,
Do I have to now go home and watch all of them?
You can watch them here. This TV. There's a TV behind the camera.
I will say Hobbs and Shaw was
It's
pretty
stuck on
cool.
this couch.
Yeah.
It's
It's
literally
a spin-off.
it's Statham and The Rock.
Yeah.
And
I think
like
they
a-
could do that because Vin Diesel didn't want to be a part of anything with The Rock in it. Because Vin Diesel can't lose a fight either.
Yeah,
It's in his contract too.
big bald guys. We don't
Yeah.
like to lose, man.
Is Vin Diesel big?
He's
He-
about
Is he
6
6
foot, I
foot?
think.
Is he?
He's a Calvin Klein model.
I was an Abercrombie model.
I was a Macy's model.
I could tell.
Yeah, I was a kid. Did their, I did
thought
their
I
runways.
thought she said Meeseeks, like Mr. Meeseeks. I was like,
I was
you
a
were
Macy's model for
you were a
Comic Con.
Meeseeks model.
I'm Mr.
Cool.
Meeseeks. Look at me.
I'm just like that fits.
Actually, Mr. Meeseeks.
High motion. Look at me.
Is it Van Diesel or Vin Diesel?
Vin.
V-E-N or V-I-N?
V-I-N.
Vin Diesel?
Like a car.
Yeah, he was
Like a vehicle identification
I
number?
want to say he's 6
Did he
foot.
make his own? Yeah, he's 6 foot.
Exactly,
Yeah.
6 foot.
The Rock is 6'4".
Damn. That's short, my
Jason
family.
Momoa is
You know
6'4".
what's funny is how many Hollywood actors are actually like 5'9" or shorter.
Yeah, but they look.
because they use
Like
so
fucking,
much.
what's his name?
digital
Tom
effects.
Cruise.
Tom
Mr.
Cruise is shorter than I
Scientology.
am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's fucking 2 inches shorter than me.
Yeah.
But
But he's
Robert,
like 5 inches hotter than you.
Robert Downey Jr. is the same height as me. Fucking,
I love Robert Downey
There's
Jr.
a ton of them, man.
I mean, obviously.
Obviously, straight to the gulag.
Oh, dude.
Straight to the fucking gulag.
Stop sharing your opinion.
Stop it. In
The
Russia, you'd be in jail.
Judge, but with Robert Downey Jr. and Robert De Niro.
What's that one about? I haven't seen that one.
Oh, it's fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
I bawled my eyes out. He plays a lawyer in Chicago. And
A gay one with
Nope,
AIDS.
nope. He's got a wife and.
Oh. How inclusive. How
God
diverse.
damn it!
Number one.
It's a beautiful movie.
Of course you would think so.
Watch it.
Okay, I'll watch it. I'll check it out.
His
You'll
dad's a judge. He's a
Watch
lawyer.
it.
It's a good movie.
watch it or go straight to the gulag.
Yeah, go fuck off to the gulag with your possum that you don't have.
No possum.
Mm-mm.
No possum posse.
No possum. Do you think that we'll ever be in a society where we're not forced to pay taxes on absolutely everything? Oh shit.
Turn off your phone.
No, I don't.
We'll do.
That probably sounded terrible for the mic.
It did. Stop yelling.
And it's extremely frustrating. We started.
Yeah, ocean.
The Boston Tea Party. It was over a tax that was already happening.
2%, right?
It was 3%.
3%.
Yeah.
It was a sales tax.
Yep.
Now we get taxed on fucking everything.
There's
40
no way that's going away.
We
40%.
gotta do something. They're gonna tax everything. Pretty soon,
40%.
everything.
You work from January to August just to pay the fucking government.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is yours, but from there to then, that's all taxes.
Well, that's income tax.
Yeah.
And federal. That's not
Then
even
you get
including the
into-
taxes that you when you give money, when you receive money, when you buy things.
Oh, you want to start a small
own
business?
property.
You want to climb out of the poor and the middle class and get up there with the big dogs? Oh, guess what? We're going to tax the fucking piss out of your business.
Mm-hmm.
Every point of sale, every credit card charge.
Yep.
Like, processing fees make no sense to me at all. 3% for you to do what?
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it.
Yep.
Like, what are you processing? What are you doing? What happens in the 2 seconds that it takes the fucking computer to do everything,
Yeah.
your job included, to transfer this money from this account
Mm-hmm.
to this one? What do you need to process? What is a credit card company processing in that moment?
Well, they're taking their cut for using the service, and then whatever, I don't know. They're making buku dollars, shitloads of money with that. And
But
I'm
you're
down
just
for it.
moving money from his account to his account.
Yeah.
I don't feel like you should get paid for that.
They're gonna get paid, and then like,
You're
the
not
machines-
providing fuck all of anything. The machine does it.
They're gonna
You
start
don't.
doing it for refunds.
Like, that's what
Every
I
time
mean.
you like get a refund, they're like, sorry, it's gonna be a $3 charge to use our machine.
True. And there's tax. I can't believe there's not a rent tax. Like you get charged tax on top of rent.
Right.
I think that'll be next.
It's insane, dude.
They'll hear this from me. It'll be my idea, but they'll take it.
Well, and then
they won't
that's
give me any
another thing.
tax
Oh,
money for
great,
it.
good job.
You'll have a landlord.
Fucked everything.
You'll have like my previous landlord, who was a fucking cunt.
Mm-hmm.
The dude comes to me and is like, "Oh, hey, we're gonna have to raise rent this year," and I'm like, "Oh, why?" And he's like, "Oh, I have to stay competitive with the market," and I'm like,
what?
"Wait, that doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever."
The house
so,
has gotten shittier because I've made it shittier.
You've not
so
made-
it's worth
Yeah,
less.
I can
Have you
understand.
seen what I did in there?
Yeah.
Nothing works.
None of the appliances in here are up to date. They're all 10 plus years old. Half of them are on their last leg or don't work. The AC hasn't worked in 3 years since we've lived here.
Yeah.
Not once. The heat does
Never
not
worked. I
work
remember you
in the
complaining
winter.
about that every
It'd be
year.
34 degrees inside my house in the middle of fucking winter.
Yep.
We're in Florida. 34 degrees inside my house. It was colder in my
It does
house
get
than it was
cold.
outside.
Yeah,
Math
it does
is
get cold
not
in
mathing.
Florida.
And it's like, I understand if you had made modifications, if you had gotten us updated appliances,
Or
if you'd fix any of the fucking 800 issues we've had with the fucking house. If you'd done any of that. We had to buy our own washer and dryer when the one that you had went out because you wouldn't replace it.
Yeah, that fucking sucks.
That's why I
But
couldn't.
you have to be competitive with my livelihood, with my fucking home and the place that I lay down to find peace at the end of the day.
That's why I couldn't be a landlord. I'd be like, hey, I know I'm like
How does that
not
make-
here a lot and I help you a lot. I'm gonna reduce your rent. Like, thanks for buying the washer and dryer. Like,
Yeah.
I'd make a shitty
How's that
landlord.
not
I'd be
You would
like,
be
common
shitty.
sense?
I'm like, you know what? Take this month for free because you did all that shit. You know, I just made me losing money.
You're losing money left and right. You're too nice.
Yeah, too nice. That's why I could never.
But that's
Be a
crazy
boss.
to me.
Yeah, I find myself in that same issue.
Gotta have my own business.
gotta have your
Work for
own.
myself, with myself, nobody else.
Yeah. And you have to pleasure yourself too, because that's the only.
I'm saying,
Guilty
dude. I gotta do
pleasure.
everything
I
myself.
mean,
It's the only thing I need to pleasure myself.
You
like,
touch
do you
my
need to
couch
go
with that
right
dirty
now?
dick.
You need to have
Now that
some-
I'm thinking about it,
do you need
I
to go take a timeout?
I jack off to pictures of this couch.
I hate you so much.
Why is your camera roll just full of pictures
Picture
of
of the
like
couch.
red?
Oh,
What is that? Is that the couch?
I'm like upskirting the couch.
Dirty little whore.
Little slut.
You dirty hoe. I'm sorry, baby. I never meant
Sorry,
to speak to you
baby.
that way.
Just a couch in the streets and a freak in the sheets. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Hey.
stupid self a good. Atta boy.
What is happening right now? I'm so
Jump in
fucking
when you
lost.
want.
Yeah, jump in. Yeah.
Quit trying to have sex with my couch.
Okay. So, Kayla, I've got a question for you.
Okay, if it involves you
He also
fucking
said
my couch, I swear
Pictures
to
of the
Christ.
couch.
It
but
involves
so
cre-
where's the line? Because he's trying to compromise. He said photos of it.
Yeah.
And that's
I
not
can't
okay.
jack off to photos of the couch.
Why do you
now?
think he even does this podcast?
I literally
I get rich enough to
did
get
you
this couch?
mistake the words that came out of my mouth? I said, "Don't try to fuck my couch."
But I take pictures
You can
of it
jerk
and
off
jack
all
off
you
to the
fucking
couch.
want in the bathroom or in your room, Michael.
Yeah.
But if you fuck my couch, so help me God, if there's a single
Okay.
cum driblet on this fucking couch,
So
Go
I
get a
take
rag.
pictures.
I'm gonna
clean
put
it
so
up.
many possums in
he's
your
not
fucking
that
room.
dirty.
Don't put any more possums in my room.
You just keep.
No more
If
possums.
there's a single ounce.
Your next thing is a bird.
No, I
by
can't. handle it.
accident.
Oh fuck no,
Go
I'd
flying.
lose it.
Yeah, they tweet
I hate
too
birds. Can't do it.
My grandmother.
What
had
was
this
your
scary-
question?
Oh, what's your
much. Yeah,
question?
Ocean. Before you get
Yeah,
got
before
interrupted.
you cut this
It's a
gentleman
question
off.
about cryptids. So
Cryptids.
I've come to the conclusion that you, like, no joke, believe that vampires are actually real, like, or something similar.
Something similar. Yeah.
What is your perspective on? So do
It may not
werewolves-
be vampiric, but there is
But they suck blood.
there is an apex predator above human beings that I believe is probably still on this planet. Yes.
But it's like
Because-
vampires would be only night. They would suck your blood. Type of they would live for a
No,
really long time.
I don't think that they suck blood or anything like that. I literally think they just
They're not
come
really
out.
vampires if they don't suck blood, though. That's like the thing.
I mean, maybe they do.
So
This is all speculative, Michael.
it's a cryptid, of course.
Yeah, but my theory is that you think back to like the Olmecs, the Maya, these civilizations, the Atlanteans, these civilizations that just disappeared. Okay,
Well, Atlantis never existed.
regardless.
We landed on the moon.
Okay, these civilizations that disappeared without a trace.
Yeah.
Okay, no mass graves. They didn't find a shit ton of skeletons. There's no proof that these guys like just were all murdered in a big war.
Do you think they're still alive as
No.
vampires?
I think that they were
Newcastle?
taken and killed to like a bare minimum, and then they kept a handful of them to go back and feed on for their children or this, that, or the other. Then every 20,000 years, every 10,000 years, whatever fucking time span it is, they come back when our population is at its densest.
Mm-hmm.
Dense? What's the word I'm thinking of?
Dentist would work.
Dentist?
Most
Dentist.
Most dense?
4 out of 5 dentists.
recommend.
When we're at our most dentists.
When we're at the height
have
of
too
the
many
most
dentists.
Yeah.
then the vampires come in. Obviously, because the
see?
teeth,
Nobody likes
Because
dentists.
they need to get their teeth fixed.
the teeth fixed and
before
just
they go out
rip
and kill
through.
all the dentists.
Yeah, before they go feast.
That makes good sense. You know?
Yeah.
4 out
But
of 5 dentists.
like I
agree.
said, I have nothing to back this up, but it's something I've thought about a lot.
Yeah.
That we think of ourselves so highly because we've kind of conquered this planet. Quote,
Yeah,
unquote.
somebody has. Us
You know what I
haven't.
mean? Well, no, but like
Well, now it's the
humans,
orcas, but
humans as a species
Close.
kind of have this like apex attitude that we're just kind of above everything. We can just do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah.
So like in every food chain, there's always a bigger fish.
Yeah.
There's always something better than the best. Like it's inevitable.
Inevitable.
So to think that we're the top of the food chain, to think that there's nothing out there that could possibly be above us, that's delusional. If you ask
Where would they
me.
be? So they'd be hiding in plain sight.
Fourth dimensional. They could
They're
be
4th dimensional.
they could-
fucking
like-
vampires.
like we talk. They could be. They've
What do
been
we
li-
do with that?
If these fuckers have been living for 20,
how do we
30,000,
disprove this now?
Jesus
Just-
Christ.
if they've been sleeping for 30,000 years, they've probably been alive for 200,000.
They're 4th.
They could be fourth
vampires.
dimensional.
So they I
See,
don't know.
dude?
Do they suck
I'm
blood
not-
through time?
Yes. They suck out your essence.
I believe in energy vampires. People
Yeah,
just
Kale
suck
is
the
one.
energy.
Fuck.
Hey, man.
Taking all my energy right now.
You asked.
All right, that's it.
You asked,
Thanks.
and I delivered
delivered.
flawlessly.
You did. I was afraid of the
Yeah,
answer.
dude.
What about okay?
I'm not afraid to
werewolves.
fucking talk about dumb shit.
Do you think werewolves
I th-
exist too, or do you think it's just vampires? Like, there's no vampire like
I
in
think
war.
I think werewolves
Fourth
were
dimensional?
never real. I think it was dire wolves that
Yeah.
people were hunting.
Okay, so that
And-
makes sense.
Yeah. And
So where did you go? Like, so that made sense what you just said. But at some point you were like, 4th dimensional vampires. Where's the cutoff from logical Kale to this unhinged mess of a man that we see before us?
I believe in vampires, and or not vampires.
There's-
Sorry, werewolves. They live in the 6th dimension, and
There
they're
it is.
around.
There it is.
See?
They're around.
There-
Wait, that's the thing is you got to think outside the box on certain subjects.
Kale, I don't actually.
They're
believe that.
vampires. They might be a thing,
man.
but they're 4th dimensional. And then was like, what? I didn't know that could be a thing.
Well, no, I'm just speaking about a predator.
What dimension are you
an
on right
apex
now?
predator to human beings could potentially be a 4th dimensional creature. It wouldn't necessarily have to be a vampire. I'm
Yeah.
just speaking as like a general premise of
Dumbing it down
vampires.
for us. It's
Well,
calling us dumb.
The reason I use vampires is because they're predatory, and because every fucking thing that's ever talked about vampires, they've always been an apex version of human beings.
Yeah, true.
Like they've
true.
been an evolution of us. It's a genetic mutation in most iterations of it. So
Immortal.
they also sleep for thousands of years. So, if we did have a predator, it's completely reasonable to think that whatever it is would be sleeping in ice, in the
It'd
fucking...
be very uncomfortable to be sleeping in ice.
Not if it's a
Like
complete...
accidentally frozen.
Not if it's true that underneath all of that ice there's another continent with its own ecosystem.
Hollow Earth.
Yeah,
They
like
found
course.
a mammoth that was like almost perfectly.
preserved. Yeah, and they're
and
trying to
nice.
use CRISPR technology
to
to
bring it
use an
back.
Indian elephant and fucking... They're doing that in some island north of
Gas
Russia.
line.
Did you read
The
Twilight?
gulags.
The gulags. What?
They're gonna put
Did you read
mammoths in
Twilight
gulags.
when you were younger, or watch the
No.
movies at all?
I've seen the movies.
Oh, you've
but-
seen them.
Yeah.
Just happened to press play and watch the movie.
I-
Those
did-
vampires were soft.
Ocean, believe it or not, I have dated a few women in my life who like to watch those twinky little vampires strut around
all
shirtless.
right, yeah, it was a woman who got
It
me to watch
was-
them too.
Of
It
course,
was
of course.
single-handedly one of the gayest movies I've ever seen, and I
And then
mean
so you
that
proceeded to finish them.
wholeheartedly.
Whoa.
in the truest form. Yes.
But like Team Edward, if you had to choose.
Yeah.
No, dude,
I
they're
mean-
both bitch made. They're both pussies. The dad of the vampires was the only fucking dude in the movies that I fucked with because he was a hard ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember there being a dad. I only saw the first one. And I was like,
Edward's dad or whatever.
Edward's.
The doctor.
Yeah.
Oh.
He was a doctor. He'd lived for thousands of years.
Did he devour his patients?
Probably when they got old.
Like, right
Suck
as
'em
they're
dry,
dying,
dude.
just
Yeah. I'm gonna embalm you in like an hour anyway.
Okay, speaking of bitch-made fucking
Shit mittens.
of fucking media, right? There's this show. I don't know if you guys have ever seen or heard of this. It's called fucking. I think it's called Lucifer. It's on like
Oh,
Netflix or something.
Isn't he like a cop?
He's
Or-
like, yeah, he's like somebody. He turns into a detective. He walks around. And he's worried about shit, and he's like
But he's
falling in
Satan?
love. He's this vision of like the devil that's like well dressed and
Yeah, it
very
looks
like
dumb.
That's so
super
weird.
smart. It's fucking my ex made me fucking watch a couple episodes of this bullshit ass show, and it's just like it made no fucking sense. Like this thing is supposed to be the devil.
And he's a puss.
If I was the devil, you know what would be happening? I would just be this thing, just devouring souls. Wouldn't be
Just
worried
an
about getting
enigma.
arrested.
Yeah.
Or ooh, this girl.
What's the premise? Why is he? What?
I have no fucking idea.
Why is
I
he
was
just
so
like
enraged.
in?
He's in the human world for some reason. He needs this detective girl's help to do something, to find his boyfriend
He's
or something.
Satan.
He's Satan. Yeah, why didn't he just devour every soul within his reach? Fucking Cthulhu like tentacles. Just he's worried about getting arrested at one point. He's worried about what a woman.
That's what I'm saying,
He's worried
man.
about what a mortal woman thought about his behavior. And
You're
he
the devil,
He
dude.
apologizes in one episode about something. It's like, why didn't he devour her
The
soul?
devil doesn't apologize.
Right? What's
Yeah,
he got
it's
to
like-
apologize for?
He's
You
rip-
knew his intentions.
Yeah, he would just
He's the
gore her
devil.
with his giant minotaur-like fucking horns.
Wait, does she know he's the devil?
Yeah.
Oh,
She's like,
what?
well, I'm not supposed to love the devil, but I think I'm starting to fall in love with the devil.
That'll tend to
Should be
happen.
just
Did you just
obliterated.
point at me? I'm just kidding.
No, I'm just saying, like that'll
never
tend to happen.
It's just the
You're
giant.
gonna fall in love with the devil.
A crack would form. Demons would flow out. It would just devour entire civilizations.
That's an accurate assessment.
And then one episode done.
Yeah.
Done.
This was a great show. Thanks for
It's like a
watching.
30
Thanks for
second
watching.
show.
30-second show. The girl's like, oh, is that the turns into skeletons.
Everyone's dead.
I
Done.
love you. Hell.
Hell.
You know what would be funny?
Just
is-
explodes.
That would be a better show.
I was
It would
gonna
be
say
Like the
hilarious.
devil getting people to fall in love with him, then he's
Yeah,
just
just
like the
devours.
worst deaths. Like
it'd be
just
really
like super.
funny to like recreate movies
Rips your
like
straight veins
just
out.
extremely logically though. Like,
Oh.
any of these horror
Turn them
movies,
down to like 1 minute.
turn them down. To, yeah, just
Just
make
like-
like
Yeah.
make
The obvious
any
solution.
of these horror films that like you watch and you're like, why the fuck are you going in the basement? You literally just heard something screaming down
Yeah.
there and like
I
scratching the
just-
walls. Like
You just drive by. You just
You
keep
just
driving. Like,
leave.
you want to stop in there? No. let's keep
no.
going.
I just watched the worst horror movie. It's worst acting. Literally,
Yeah.
they literally are like, this is how the show's like, oh my god, we need more booze. Let's go search the house. This door says keep out. The door literally said, don't go in there. I'm like, all right. I'm like, they go down there and like, oh, look at this. This is really evil. Let's open it up and do something. You know
The fucking gas
how the
will
movie
seance.
should be.
Are
And
you
be like,
dumb?
oh, we need more booze, but we're out. Good night.
Yeah. Good night. We'll,
Yeah.
we'll go to bed.
Oh shit.
or you go
Night.
to a liquor store. You don't go into a fucking random
Oh,
house.
they were
that-
like in the middle of nowhere, so that was the reason. Like, we better search the house.
Of course.
no.
It's called Tarot. Fucking
Oh,
don't watch
no.
it. Stupid as shit.
But it just annoys the hell out of me, man, in these movies because
No.
it's like, you know, or somebody's friend will get like taken by the monster and run off through the woods and like they run after it. It's like,
What are you gonna do?
what are you gonna do? You don't have a gun, you don't have a knife, you don't have anything to defend yourself, and that's a fucking forest deity that
Like
just
a
snatched your
Wendigo
friend
just
up.
grabbed your boy
Yeah.
up and ran off. Like, sorry, Chad.
Like it's not like
Look
a
for
fucking
your keys. Go
Yeah.
home.
Yeah,
Call
give
your
me
dad.
some-
You're in a cult.
go get the National Guard and
Something.
a nuke.
yeah.
Like
there's a Wendigo, and they're like, no, there's not. And then you just go about your day. Like,
yeah,
all right, I
I'm
guess
sorry. Like I tried to save you.
Go
but,
into Whole Foods. Like, I couldn't save your life. And
Like Mike,
sorry.
you and me are in the fucking forest, and all of a sudden some vampire from the fourth dimension shows up,
and
and he grabs me, and he flies back up into the tree or into
I'm
the fourth
not
dimension.
stopping that.
Yeah, I expect you.
Best case scenario.
I expect you to turn tail and fuck off.
Yeah. I expect that you would get bitten and then turn into a fourth dimension.
pray to God
and if you
that
get those
happens.
powers,
I'll give 'em to
please,
you.
yeah, please.
I
find
got
me.
you.
Look Mike up.
I'll suck
Run,
you.
See
we'll
what I'll
run
do.
this shit.
I'll suck on you for a little bit.
Yeah, give it a
I
little
got
nibble
you.
on the neck, just
Yeah,
like
dude.
normal Thursday
It's
nights.
not on the couch.
Well, there'll be no
No.
cum involved.
It won't be on the couch. I mean, it is already red.
I
so,
can
mean,
I can make out with the couch, right? Just as long as there's no cum.
Do not.
Like a little lick.
Like a little-
Do not. I'm gonna fucking end you.
I'm just trying to find where the line is on the couch thing. The couch clearly wants it.
Little noise
I
it
don't
makes
know.
every time he sits down.
I don't know what you see.
Ooh.
I don't know what you see in my couch, but
The
it's
future.
not. It's not there. It's not in there. I've looked inside of it. It's not there. Whatever you're looking for.
I looked inside it too.
Yeah, I know you did.
Inside its folds.
Don't.
Inside its gashes.
Don't look in there again. You're gonna find stuff.
You've got
you
a
don't
Tinder
wanna
for the
see.
couch?
I do.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Just a
find
picture of
it
the couch.
a nice,
Stable
Love
couch.
seat.
a nice red leather couch like this, so that they can have beautiful.
Are you
red
saying it
leather
has to be
couch
the same
babies.
Yeah,
color?
the same race.
No, it would look beautiful in the corner.
What? It can't have a yellow couch. You can't enjoy
Oh.
little orange couches
What
running
about
around.
a love seat? Yeah. What about a blue love seat?
What? You don't think it can't be a little shorter
Think
than
it's
the
too
couch?
good for a lazy boy recliner?
Where in the fuck are we gonna put a lazy boy in here?
Where that
We got
chair
two lazy
is.
boys right here.
Yeah, that's true.
A couple lazy boys right here.
Is there room for a
None of us
third?
are really working. Not hard anyway.
It's true.
Yeah. Pushing off our obligations. And then rent comes and we're like, fuck. Shit. Gotta make rent real quick.
We make it happen.
And then we devote all of our time into a podcast. Like, yeah, instead of our obligations.
That's
It's a lot more
worth
fun.
it.
The podcast will work
I
out,
hate.
guys.
I hate my job.
I fucking hate my job too.
Like,
People
I don't
remind me
have
every
a
day how much
job.
I hate my job. Just dealing with them.
yeah, man. Like, I thoroughly hate dealing with the general public on a daily basis.
It's rough.
Like,
Yeah, I won't go back to serving.
I like people, but when
You'll go back to serving
people
eventually.
singular, I like individuals.
You can isolate them and put them in your chamber.
Well, not exactly, but
Send them to the fourth
I
dimension.
like
Sorry.
The
people
gulag.
as individuals. I don't like groups of people.
Yeah.
That's when you piss me off, because then the group turns into a mob and y'all get this herd mentality and y'all fucking think the same. No, you're dumb. Get the fuck away from me.
GTFO.
Individual people? Fuck yeah.
Some individuals. But even I've had conversations with people that had drastically different opinions than me, and on an individual level, having a conversation,
Yeah.
it doesn't go as bad as you would think.
But when it's with a group,
Yeah.
everything just gets so divisive and so fucking crazy.
Mhm.
But when you talk people to people, cool.
Some people will purposely like say the opposite opinion just so that they can make a case and people will look at them and pay attention to what they're
Yep.
saying. Or just like, can you shut the fuck up? Like, wait.
Just thriving
You
on
just-
controversy.
Yeah, just you wanted to say something. I
Yeah.
got it. But like, go away.
Yeah, get the
Just go
fuck-
away.
It's like you're trying way too hard to be controversial and to like push these touchy topics in a group setting.
Are you
It's-
talking about me?
No. I'm
This is
just
really personal. And your middle name is James, and he's just real fucking, never shuts the fuck up. Always talks about fucking my couch.
yeah. Stop trying to fuck my couch.
Although sometimes I'll do it purposely, like because I see other people doing it. So I'll come up and I'll bring up a completely different topic and I'll be like, I just don't think women should work at all. Like,
have
just-
Something really drastic, so they like, and they back away. They
And you
don't
just-
dare talk to you
You
again.
light the fire and walk away.
just like they don't know. They're like,
They don't know what
and I
to say.
I say shit like that so much. It's like, do they even know I'm joking? I hope they think I'm serious.
Yeah, I hope they never talk to me again.
Yeah.
I was talking about this the other day. I don't like the behavior where people will come up and try to start a conversation with you because they want to be near you by saying questions.
Yeah.
Like, oh, are you okay? Out of nowhere. No hi.
Somebody's
Yeah.
coming to
nothing.
mine.
Shh.
No,
Somebody's
like
listening to this. Don't do that. You could just sit next. You don't have to start a conversation. Or you can say hi.
yeah.
Hi, Mike.
Lead with
Instead
a-
of, are
lead
you
with a
okay?
greeting.
And now I have to explain how I'm okay.
Yeah.
Like, it's so much effort that I don't want to put out, and I'm just chilling.
Sometimes, guys, we just want to sit there in silence. We don't
Yeah.
have to say anything. Like, There's tons of times we'll just be sitting there at Adobe and
Yeah.
haven't said a fucking word in an hour. And then out of nowhere, I'll be like, "Oh, dude, check this meme out."
Yeah.
Fucking, and we'll fucking go
Or
on a
flick each
little
other
rant.
off or some shit.
Yeah.
Just like the little things.
Like sometimes you
That's
don't.
what I'll do. Sometimes I'll just sit next to you and not say anything.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
like
that's
20
fine.
minutes later, I'll be talking to somebody else. You'll be like, "Whoa, when'd you get here?" And I'm
Holy
like,
fuck. Oh shit, where'd you come from?
But like some people, like you said, it's just like they come up to create conversation for no reason. Like
They don't really care how
that's
you are.
frustrating
That-
as shit.
that guy tried to do it to me tonight. He was like, he looked at me and he's like, "I've never seen this man before." And he's like, "Oh, you got the best seat in the house." And I just went, "I don't know you."
It's just like
I don't know you.
But how did I say? I was just like, "Yeah, I don't know you."
but yeah,
That would have been so fucking funny to hear.
Jack heard he was crying. He was standing right next to you. You were
Was
so
he?
focused on the game. That's how you won.
I
You're
was
welcome.
focused.
you're
Yeah.
dialed in.
Yeah, I should have. Well, I was mad the first round. We're playing tournament of bags cornhole, and I was playing another gentleman Jack. But I feel like it should have been easier for me to win that one. But I just maybe it was the lights. Maybe the lights needed to be cast the other way.
I
Or I
couldn't
couldn't
look
really
at you
get
guys.
my line.
It was hard to like look at you while you're standing. The light was so freaking bright, and I'm like,
Yeah.
even when I looked over to the other side,
Brights
I'm like,
are-
is it too bright?
Lights are bright. It's at the top, man.
Lights are the brightest at the top. Speaking of lights, I just realized that I left this light on, which I guess it looks fine. This
Yeah,
looks
it's
fine.
not
Like
bad.
it.
Might make
Yeah.
image clear. I don't know. Start it over. God damn it.
Scrap it.
Well,
Start over. Just don't say anything.
Yeah.
Just sit in silence, like you guys prefer.
And a gorilla hand just comes out and drags me
No,
off.
it'd be a possum. Just kind of like, oh shit,
A little-
cannibals.
Never.
I mean, there is no possum, but if there was,
isn't a
its
possum.
name would probably be.
Scrambles.
Yeah, I mean that
For
makes
sure.
the most sense.
Scrambles the
I was
death
trying
dealer.
to convince a raccoon out of the tree earlier today.
Yeah, I was like, we were
I
going to
saw
have so many
him.
rodents.
I was so excited, dude. He was a little yearling, dude. He was tiny. He was just up there staring at me and fucking.
I saw him up
just
there.
like,
He's a little
"Dude,
teen.
Jump. Come on. I'll catch
He
you.
was so cute. He had his hand hanging down.
Yeah, he wanted
Yeah, he
to
was
come home. I
Big
mean,
chilling.
I want a pet.
if I'd had some fucking spurs and climbing gear,
You would have ran up there.
I'd have gone up
And
there.
he would
and
have climbed right down.
I'd have been so
Mhm.
mad.
I would totally have a pet raccoon and possum. I used to
Mm-hmm.
be obsessed with. I'm still a little obsessed, but I love possums so
I
much.
got a raccoon tattoo right here, but his face.
So does
got
that
ripped
other
off.
guy.
Me and Bicknell got him in Tennessee.
I saw him with it today, and I was like,
Yeah,
"Is that
the
matching
week
with-
after I got back, I was.
Are you from
taking-
Tennessee?
No, we took
Nah,
a
he's
trip
from-
up there.
He's from somewhere. I don't know.
I'm from Indiana.
Oh.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know. But no, we took a trip up there for Butcher's birthday one year, and fucking there's this raccoon underneath the porch that I had somebody run and wake Bicknell up because he loves raccoons and possums.
Mhm.
We've shared that interest for a long time, but he ran out there and was half asleep, and I was like, "Hey man, here's a hot dog," and he's like, "What?" And this little raccoon come running around the side, and he's like, "Jeez!" Runs over, and dude, as soon as he fed that little raccoon, he had the biggest shit-eating grin
Yeah.
on his face I've ever seen, man. So like that was worth it.
Yeah.
And the next day we ended up getting these tattoos. We named him Luther, but he's got a little beanie on his head, and he's holding a can of beans.
Of course he is.
But yeah, the week I got back, it was fresh, scabbed up, fucking healing and everything.
Mhm.
Literally 3 days after I got the cocksucker, I was down stacking chairs after cleaning the banquet hall at work, and as I was putting one of them down, it dragged down the front of my shin and ripped
Ripped
his
it off.
face open.
Let me see.
Yeah, the face is gone. No, he's
His
Damn.
safe.
face got completely torn off. Everything else is still intact, but his face got fucking
Mhm.
destroyed. I took the chair and chucked it across the fucking room. Yeah, I was not very happy.
Tattoos.
Yeah, man.
I got a question. Why do you think people with severe mental disabilities get tattoos?
Severe mental disabilities?
Yeah.
Well, mine's a lot of head trauma.
No,
I've had
I have,
Why do
Several-
you think that is?
I have a story for that one. What'd you say?
Got kicked in the head.
Yeah.
Punched
so
in the head.
tattoos.
Tattoos.
So no, my best friend Jared Day. He was a tattoo artist.
What was his name? Jerry Day?
Jared Day.
Jared Day.
Yeah, dude. Tattoo
Shout out to
artist.
Jared.
West Lafayette. But yeah, he started an apprenticeship, and out of nowhere, he's like, "Hey, man, you want to be one of my guinea pigs?" I got
Hell yeah.
9 tattoos in 6 months, so it was fucking dope. I spent hours at that tattoo shop just chilling with him and Screech, Jesse. It was awesome. The bar that I worked at was literally like 2 blocks away, so they
The gay bar you worked at?
yeah,
Mhm.
the 3-story fucking gay bar that I worked at.
Wow, it's a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't know you
Wow.
worked at a gay bar.
No, it was not a gay bar.
Oh, well.
It was a bar on Chauncey.
Were you on the 3rd floor?
It was a bar on
Gullible.
Chauncey Hill at Purdue, and it was fucking wild. The place was sick.
Oh, Purdue. Gay.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a Purdue
Engineering
fan.
sucks.
Yeah, they fuck cows up there.
Okay, so severely mentally disabled.
Severely.
I know a guy. I know a guy.
I know.
Dude,
Guy,
I know
guy,
a
He
guy.
has brain damage.
Okay.
One of his arms doesn't work very well. Awesome dude. He's super funny as fuck. Like parties, like used to party with him. I used to party with him. What the fuck does that mean? Anyways,
Yeah, what the fuck does that mean?
he got tattoos because he was my boyfriend, ex-boyfriend now. My boyfriend's like friend. And like my boyfriend had a bunch of tattoos, and he just told him like, "Hey man, they're cool."
Yeah.
So
He just started getting tattoos?
he now is like his full body is covered.
Fuck yeah.
Because somebody looked in and said, "Well, they're cool. You should get one."
They are
I
cool.
feel like a
And
lot
now-
of people
Get
do
more
that.
tattoos.
I mean, he lives with his parents. Like he doesn't pay rent or nothing.
Fuck yeah,
so like,
dude.
just
Pay for
works
tattoos
at
while mom and
Publix.
dad are paying for your rent.
yeah, he works at Publix and he spends his whole check on like pub
Tattoo.
subs and tattoos.
That
Fuck
dude has
yeah.
the fucking life.
That's the
made.
fucking. He can drive and shit. Like he has a girlfriend.
Dude's getting it.
You know, she used to text me every time they'd fight.
He's so fucking cool.
I get that.
I didn't
was
even
annoying.
know her. Never
Yeah.
met her. But
He's
she
got more tattoos than me, and he's getting
Oh, yeah.
fucking bitches.
Man, he's getting bitches. And
And he lives with his mom.
No bills.
No bills. He's spending
Wish I
all his
lived with
money
my
on
mom.
pub subs and fucking tattoos.
come on now.
Getting pub subs and pussy.
I'm out here driving a convertible, eating sandwiches and pussy for a living. I think I'm doing pretty fucking good. Fuck.
Oh, Shane Gillis is so funny.
Oh, he's the best.
You guys think Shane Gillis is funny?
Oh, I love Shane Gillis.
We were
We
talking
all love
earlier
Shane Gillis.
today.
Shane Gillis is so funny. Be on our podcast, Shane Gillis.
We were talking earlier today how cool it would be to drink beers with that guy.
yeah, he just seems
Um,
like that fucking
He
guy.
seems like the total bro that if he came over and did a podcast, we'd be drinking beers,
Oh,
kicked back, making fun of everybody.
yeah.
Gay.
Gay. What do you think of that something gay?
Yeah,
What-
he's awesome.
was
Yeah, he seems
he
pretty
the
good.
one who had the joke where it's like people with Down syndrome are
Yeah.
like dogs?
Yeah.
And they'll be like, you come over, like, you want to go on a walk? Like, yeah, this sounds awesome. And then, like, people with autism are like,
Making them a
cats.
night.
Yeah.
Where you get that cheese, Danny?
Yeah.
Uncle Dan, I think he's making them at night.
I'm making them a night.
He's like sliding downstairs. Yeah.
What?
Solid
Oh,
stories.
dude, that's the best.
Solid jokes.
He's like, everybody thinks I got Down syndrome.
Yeah,
I
just
dodged
missed
it.
Nick
Glance.
me.
It nicked me. Oh,
And I
dude.
pulled away.
He's fucking great, man. But that's his thing, though. He's relatable. He's funny.
Yeah, he's on. He's very like
He's
honest
yeah.
and very.
It's not. There's not a malicious bone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it
Like,
doesn't
in
seem like
any
it.
of it. It's just all. It's all fun. Like,
Yeah.
His thing where he went through the Washington Memorial and he's like, now I have to have a standoff with this guy, you know? Like, I have to pretend to be, to pull down my mask.
Did that really well.
There's another one where he's hammered.
Well, my
and-
little brother has Down syndrome. So, it
So you
nicked me.
dodged it.
Just nicked me. I was the one right before him, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't full blown yet in that bloom.
Yeah.
It was rolling around, though. And
Still
I was like,
cooking,
oh,
still cooking, and
shit.
you're like, bam.
whew.
The next bullet. Oh God.
What about Bigfoot?
Yeah.
I believe Bigfoot's real. I tell a story that no one ever believes.
Okay,
but,
let's hear it.
I was 17. I believe my brother was 19 at the time, and we were fishing at Lake Holiday in Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
And we were up on the dam. Car was parked with its back trunk in facing the road, and then on the other side of the road from the parking lot there's forest. I
Yeah.
mean, it's 15 acres of just straight woods.
Yeah.
And then you could always hear crazy noises and shit coming from there. And it's said that Bigfoot sounds almost like a goat getting slaughtered. Like when you hear its call,
Yeah.
it's terrifying.
Where
It's
did you
not
hear
fun.
that?
Who knows what a goat
Lake
getting
Holiday.
slaughtered sounds like? Satanist.
Yeah.
Continue.
Wait, who told you that that's what Bigfoot sounds like, a goat getting slaughtered?
Dude, listen to the tapes of people that say they've recorded Bigfoot. It sounds like a goat getting slaughtered.
That sounds
It's awful.
frightening.
It's terrifying. So we're walking up the hill, the dam at Lake Holiday.
Yeah.
We're walking back to the car. Nathan, my brother's buddy, is putting stuff in the trunk. My brother walks over there, and he's bent over in the back seat, putting stuff in the back seat.
Bigfoot comes up behind him.
Literally, yeah, dude, just starts getting it.
Bigfoot's got a smelly
That's the
ass
goat
dick. He's
slaughter
like,
noise. It's him coming. That's his release.
And that's the goat slaughter noise. Like,
Yeah. That's going to sound great playing back.
Oh, yeah. It's going to sound amazing. This is quality fucking audio.
But I shit you not. I was not smoking weed at the time. Nothing like that. It was middle of soccer season.
Just a little perk set.
No, I didn't. I didn't do drugs and stuff in high school.
It's a lesson.
That all.
Just middle school.
College was a fun time. But anyway, I'm looking. All of a sudden, there's something 15, 20 feet behind Nathan. My brother stands up and he looks at me, and he just sees me staring at this thing. And it looked like it was like 9 feet fucking tall, man. It's huge as fuck. My brother turns around after looking at me, and he turns and sees something going. I'm watching it the whole fucking way. It takes off running towards the woods as soon as we're looking at it. Running. And all my brother sees is the back leg and back arm swing as it goes into the fucking woods. And my brother's like, what the fuck was that?
It was Bigfoot.
And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Can we go? Once again, horror movie. I'm
Just leave.
gone. If that's what I think I saw.
Let's go see what it is.
But then I would tell people, and Nathan, he had no idea what was happening behind him. And he looks at both of us freaking the fuck out. We're throwing everything in the fucking car.
Yeah.
My brother had a Jetta, the 2-liter
Yep.
turbo. Mobbing. He had that little Tiptronic in it, just fucking ripping gears, getting down these gravel roads as fucking fast as we could. Because we're 10 miles outside of town.
Yeah.
And so we're freaking the fuck out. And Gibbles is in the back seat. No fucking idea what the fuck's going on. Screaming at both of us, like, slow the fuck down. Like, what the fuck happened? Like, and we're terrified.
Yeah.
And so we get home, and me and my brother are just like, did we really see what we just saw? Like, no one's going to fucking believe us. We didn't have, I was 17, so this is 2009.
Yeah.
Camera phones weren't, we weren't,
iPhone just came out in 2008.
yeah, we weren't really
to be rich to
snapping
get one.
pics and videos like that back then.
Yeah.
Like, we were still using digital cameras and shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, we told my dad and my mom about it, and they were just like thinking we were stoned. And no, we smoked a couple Peach White Owl cigars down there, but they weren't.
Of course you did.
It was just tobacco. We like to smoke cigars while we fish. It's relaxing.
But the crazy thing is, my mom swears she saw Bigfoot. I know a lot of people, I guess.
Was it
from
in Indiana?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That have seen Bigfoot. So he's probably just chilling in Indiana.
Dude, there's multiple. That's the thing. It's not just
I know
one.
multiple people that have claimed they've seen Bigfoot.
There have been spottings all over the fucking world.
Yeah.
Like, people seeing these ape-like humanoid creatures that are 9 feet fucking tall and 300, 400 fucking... I don't know how much they fucking weigh. Probably 500 fucking pounds.
Wait. Have you ever seen Bigfoot and
know
your
why that stressed me
mom
out
at
so.
the same time?
Jody, don't worry. I'm going to beat him with a fucking bag full of bars of soap.
Think we figured it out, boys. Think we figured it out.
But no, it literally, it looked like a 9-foot dude in a ghillie suit. Like, just took off running across the road. Like,
I mean, it is Indiana. He wouldn't have ran probably if he saw some boys fishing.
yeah.
If he was a human in a ghillie suit, because he'd probably they don't see me anyway. So I'm just going to keep snapping pictures and jacking off. So these boys fishing.
That's exactly what he's doing, man. Bigfoot. He jumped back in the woods and started just cranking his big old hog.
Yeah. And you know what they say about big feet?
Big socks.
Big fucking socks.
Dude, and that sock's going to be working overtime on that hairy hog.
Bigfoot probably hides because his penis is so small.
Aw.
Yeah, poor guy.
I mean, it's covered in fur.
Huge hands, and he can't satisfy himself. He's like,
Oh, dude, that would suck, man.
All
I don't know. I've got little baby hands. I got baby hands.
Baby hands.
Baby cakes.
Nobody ever snaps pics of me.
No.
You got Bigfoot over here getting photos left and right.
I'm
and
hairy
everybody
enough to
talking
be
about him,
Bigfoot.
but I got baby hands. Nobody talks about me.
Put your
Nobody's trying
hands
to take
over my
photos of
hands.
me. They were trying to take pictures of Trump's baby hands.
Oh,
not my
yeah.
baby hands.
Trump's
that was
baby
so
hands.
funny. And they were dogging him about his baby hands. And he
They'll
kept,
get you for anything.
He kept
Politics.
trying to prove that he didn't have baby hands. And I'm like, dude,
You lost.
you lost. You're
The
making
second
it
you try to
worse.
prove
Yeah.
you don't have baby hands.
Now it's like, well, maybe you do have baby hands, dude.
China.
I'm seeing them a lot now. I'm seeing your hands more than anybody else's. So
Fake news. Fake news. They're laughing.
You're
They're
gay. You're
You're
gay.
gay. Baby
Fake
hands. Baby hands.
You're fake news. I'm not responding to you.
Very nice.
As much as I
They're very
hated
nice.
that
They're very
guy-
large.
and still do.
Baby hands.
It was hilarious to watch him go against guys like Ted Cruz and shit.
Just rip 'em apart.
Eviscerate those.
Yeah, he's playing in a
cocksuckers.
different field. He was a comedian.
Like I
Not a candidate.
enjoyed watching him dismantle career politicians in that
Oh, yeah.
regard as the anarchist that I am.
You're
Yeah.
stupid.
But as somebody
Rosie
who
O'Donnell.
holds that position to a very high standard,
Yeah.
you know, you have to have some decorum and some tact, and that's why I'd never be a good president in the current standing.
Apparently, he would be if Trump won that one time. You could just
You think I
eviscerate.
could go up there and just shit on everybody?
Shit
Because
on
I'm way better at roasting than any of those politicians.
A roasty boy.
Like I'm bald and a midget, so like
Mm-hmm.
they can't shit on me. I already know my deformities and my issues. So like
Mm-hmm.
I learned that from Eminem in 8 Mile. You know, you got to shit on yourself a lot from a young age so that no one else can.
Yeah.
So if I go in there like, what are you going to say about me?
That I don't already say about myself.
Yeah.
True. That is true.
What are you gonna tell these people that I have a shit credit score while you're $36 trillion in debt? Come on your face. What's up? You don't get to tell me shit. You don't get to tell me shit about my credit score. You've loaned money all across the goddamn world.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell me I don't know about foreign policy. Your foreign policy is to just give everybody everything they fucking want, and then bomb the people that don't like what we say.
Yeah. Fuck them.
That seems pretty self-explanatory.
Give away all the tax money to people in other countries because they need to be protected. And it'd be a real shame if something were to happen to them as we burn.
and fuck them all to death.
Fuck them all to death.
Mr.
We'll
Garrison
get a bunch
style,
of-
dude.
Yeah. Get a
Mr.
bunch of fucking
President, you
Sasquatches
said
out
during
there
your
fucking
campaign
everybody.
Trail
You
that you were going to
fuck-
fuck all of America's enemies to death? Yeah. Well, now it's time to pay up on that. Like, it's a long line of people.
Jesus Christ.
True.
Your dick is gonna be raw.
All right, that's enough out of you, Kale. This podcast is fucking over. Hey, another one in the books, everybody.
Get the fuck out.
This episode fucking six.
This time I'm not going to stay here awkwardly. I'm going to walk away.
5, 6. Yeah.
don't know. We're on one of those.
Get the fuck out of my house. Like, subscribe, share. Hit the button, please. We hit 50 views, but okay. Yep. That's the game.